Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another edition of Seb's SMS. Guys, as usual, I'm sending you a message. You better catch it with two hands.
Sebastien Bassong is now very much the Anglophile.
Saturday morning session. Take what you that long. I'm sending you a message. You better catch it.
But when it comes to the football,
Snatch it, right?
That message, guys. I've been thinking about it for the whole week. First and foremost, I hope you're well. I hope your week has been alright. I hope your win has been amazing. Guys, here we are. As I said, that message, I've been like thinking, it came back into my head, throughout my private life and everything I've been through. I've been thinking about that and I was like, you know what? I've got to talk about it in Seb's SMS. That message, what is it about? That message is about commitment. What does that mean, commitment? I'm asking you, what's your definition of commitment? Because my definition of commitment might be different than yours. What I want to talk about today is how do you apply commitment into your life? How do you apply commitment into your football life? How do you apply commitment into your private life, family life, work life? Guys, commitment for me is crucial because throughout my life, from about 35 years of experience of life, I haven't always been committed 120%. I would be lying if I would say so. Because for me, commitment is so important because that represents who you are. Most of the time when I was younger, I was trying to be clever, or I tried to be the smartest because I wasn't committed to anything I was doing 120% because I was always looking for a way out. I was always looking for, what would happen if something happened, I got a way out. But I quickly realized that now, a real man, a real woman, a person with integrity who is responsible for it, commit to anything he does. Yep, that's what I'm saying. When you do commit, even when you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or you're not doing what you said you were going to do, how do you feel? That's my question. How do you feel? How does that make you feel? No one's watching, no one's looking at you, but you in the mirror, you said you were going to do something, so you committed, you gave your word. And that's something I always say, your word is who you are. So once you commit a word, you gotta make it happen. You gotta do it no matter what. And that's why commitment for me is huge in your personal development. And even, look, the way people are looking at you, the way your family is looking at you, the way your teammates are looking at you, the way your coach, your mom and dad, your wife, husband, your spouse, your kids, when you say something and you're not doing it, no matter the reason, when you commit it, you want to go to the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm so fussed and adamant on commitment. And trust me, this is a big one. And don't get me wrong, that's not something that's easy to apply. You might do it, then the next day you might not do it, but what we're looking for, for the champion mentality that we're having is to do it over and over and over. Let me tell you a story. When I signed for Newcastle United, I got a plenty story about Newcastle because that was my first big club. No disrespect to my club in France, but I wasn't the same level. But when I signed for Newcastle, I just got to the office, at St. James's Park with my agent Christophe and Rote. Small, tiny guy, really class, And we got into the office and the sporting director went in front of us. And me and Christophe had planned stuff. We had planned the contract, you know how it is. We talk about it, we had a proposition and then we're gonna go back and forth, but we know what we want. Bear in mind, I came back alone. That was off the back of a loan that I had with them. So I was confident and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get loaded. So long story short, I get to the office, I sat down, Dennis was in front of me. He started giving me the contract that they're offering me. It was totally different than what I expected with my agent. I looked at my agent and said, what is this? What's that? I went off. I was young and white. I went off. I said, no, I'm not signing that. I went on the rant. The moral of the story is, after a while, my agent, the sporting director, gave me a sheet of paper with the number, all the central defenders. There were 6, and I was the last one on the ranking, number 6, because I was a young one. They didn't buy me for a lot of money, so they didn't take no chance with me. So I took my phone and I called my dad. I called my dad in Cameroon, and I went crazy. I ran around, and my dad poked me. He knew how to make me react. So at the end of that, I took the paper and I signed the contract. At that day, coming off the meeting, grabbed my agent Christophe. I said, listen, Christophe, listen to me very closely, please. I said, congratulations. I said, I'm not about that. I made a commitment. I said, now, if at the end of this season, look at, you see that the sheet of paper, If at the end of the season, I'm not the best player of this team, I'm not my dad's son, and I'm not Nguena, Bassong, Sebastien. I made a commitment. What I'm trying to say, what I'm telling you that, guys, I want you to commit today. The same way I committed to my agent at Newcastle, and at the end, I had to do what I said. So I went into a tunnel vision, and that's something we're going to talk about another time maybe. That's a lot of components to make it happen, but commitment is one of them. I said it, and I had to deliver. So when you do commit, there's no way out. I had to commit, I committed, and then I delivered. Yes, at the end, yes, of course, I was player of the season. I played the most game because I put my mind, I put everything. That was my priority, and that's what I want you to do, because I know you're champion. Guys, you know that we're stepping up a level. We want a champion mentality. We want to tweak things in order for us to get to the next level, and that's what we do. So guys, that's my challenge of the day. At any level, at home, at work, on the pitch, outside the pitch, what are you going to commit yourself to? So guys, don't forget, every time we get on that pitch, that rectangle, everything there, like the joy, the power, the strength, the self-esteem, everything belongs to you. Everything belongs to us, because we're champion. So guys, all that, we don't only take it, guys, we snatch it. That's your homeboy servant, Sebastien Bassong. I'm here to serve you guys. We're together, right? Have a great game. Comment, subscribe, and we're together. See you next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.